Alright, this one's real long. Well, the sweet, pretty things are in bed now, 'cause them city fathers, well, they're trying to endorse the reincarnation of Paul Revere's halls. But the town has no need to be nervous, and the ghost of Belle Star, well, she hands down her wits to Giuseppe had known as she violently knits a ball wig for Jack, that ripper who sits at the head of a chamber of commerce. Well, mama's in the factory, she ain't got no shoes. Daddy's in the alleyways looking for our food, and I'm in the kitchen with the Tombstone blues. Well, the hysterical bride in that penny arcade, screaming she moans, boys, I've just been made. Then sends out for the doctor, and he pulls down the shade. My advice is to never let the boys in. Now the medicine man comes and he shuffles inside. He walks with a swagger and he says to the bride, you stop all this weeping and swallow your pride. You ain't gonna die, it wasn't poison. Well, mama's in the factory, she ain't got no shoes. Daddy's in the alleyways looking for our food. I'm in the kitchen with the Tombstone blues. Well, John the Baptist, after torturing a thief, looks up at his hero, the commander-in-chief, saying, tell me, great hero, but please make it brief. Is there a hole for me to get sick in? The commander-in-chief answers him while chasing a fly, saying death to all those who would whimper and cry. And dropping his barbell, he points to the sky, singing the song, it ain't yellow, it's just chicken. Well, mama's in the factory, she ain't got no shoes. Daddy's in the alleyways looking for our food. I'm in the kitchen with the Tombstone blues. Well, the king of the Philistines, his soldiers to save, puts jawbones on their tombstones and flatters their graves, puts the Pied Pipers in prison, and he fattens the slaves, and he sends them out to the jungle. Gypsy Davy with a blowtorch, he burns out the camps. With his faithful slave Pedro behind him he tramps, with a fantastic collection of stamps to win friends and influence his uncle. Well, mama's in the factory, she ain't got no shoes. Daddy's in the alleyways looking for our food. I'm in the kitchen with the Tombstone blues. Well, the geometry of innocent flesh on the bone causes Galileo's math book to get thrown. And Delilah, she's sitting there so worthlessly alone, but the tears on her cheek, they from laughter. Now I wish I could give Brother Bill his great thrill. I would set him up in chains at the top of the hill, and send out for some pillars in Cecil B. DeMille. He could die happily ever after. But mama's in the factory, she ain't got no shoes. Daddy's in the alleyways looking for our food, and I'm in the kitchen with the Tombstone blues. Now Ma Rainey and Beethoven once unwrapped their bedroll, And tuba players now rehearse around the flagpole. And the National Bank as a prophet, it'll sell you a roadmap for your soul. You listen to me, go to the college. Now I wish that I could write you a melody real plain that could hold you all, dear people, from just going insane. That could ease you, it could cool you, it could cease all your pain of your useless and your pointless knowledge. But mama's in the factory, she ain't got no shoes. Daddy's in the alleyways looking for our food, and I'm in the kitchen with the Tombstone blues.